the principles, the paradoxes, and the legacy that lies on. He didn't write memoirs. He didn't deliver fiery speeches like Lincoln. He didn't leave behind pages of philosophy like Jefferson. And yet, George Washington's silence spoke louder than words. What truths did he carry that we still haven't heard? Because to understand Washington's true greatness, we have to look where history rarely does, into his contradictions, his quiet struggles, and the choices he made when no one was watching. Throughout history, power tempts leaders to speak louder, act faster, dominate more. But Washington mastered something far more rare: restraint. He knew that sometimes the loudest act is choosing not to act. He refused to overrule Congress. He never used the military to enforce his personal agenda. And when his second term ended, even as war loomed in Europe, he did what no powerful man had done before. He stepped away again. It's easy to fight for power, harder to give it up. Washington did it twice. Narrator, reverent tone. He wasn't just shaping a country. He was shaping the very soul of democracy. What makes a leader's legacy truly eternal? Influence. And George Washington's impact didn't end in 1799. It rippled through centuries. When Abraham Lincoln led the nation through civil war, he quoted Washington's ideals. When FDR guided America through World War II, he invoked Washington's spirit of courage and steadiness. Even modern presidents, both Democrat and Republican, still stand beneath his portrait, seeking his example. Washington wasn't just a leader of men. He became a symbol of the idea of leadership, balanced, ethical, humble, and timeless. Let's go deeper. What made Washington's leadership psychologically unique? He understood the power of symbolism. Every gesture, every letter, every silence was crafted to inspire unity. He wore a plain military uniform to signal humility. He sat in the back during debates to encourage participation. He never interrupted. And when he spoke, people listened because his words were earned, not demanded. Washington didn't manipulate emotions, he channeled principles. This emotional intelligence allowed him to build trust across factions, races, regions, and religions. And in doing so, he kept a fragile republic together when it was easiest to let it fall apart. On December 14, 1799, at the age of 67, George Washington died at Mount Vernon. No parades, no final decrees, just a quiet goodbye. His final words? "'Tis well." Two simple words that carried the weight of a lifetime of sacrifice, service, and silence. America had lost its North Star, but it had gained something far more important, a path to follow. Today, we face chaos, corruption, division. And yet, the answer has always been with us. The man who led without shouting, who built without credit, who stepped away when he could have ruled. George Washington isn't just America's first president. He is America's first example. What made him the greatest leader? Not perfection, not popularity, but purpose, quiet, humility, vision, the willingness to rise, and the strength to walk away. But here's the real question. What would Washington say about us today? Would he recognize the country he built? Or would he ask, are we still worthy of his sacrifice? Subscribe to explore more forgotten truths of the greatest minds in history.